So you have a lot of iPhone 10 cases and you need to know if they'll fit the new 10s. Well, that's what I'm here to find out because I happen to have a lot of iPhone 10 cases. I went crazy on cases last year. And the reason why I bought the iPhone 10s instead of the new Max was so I didn't have to pour more money into cases. Now, there's a slight difference between the 10s and 10 that could be very crucial in terms of cases, and that is the camera hump. It's a bit bigger this time, and currently I have these in two cheap cases, the same design, just different color, same brand, but maybe hard to see, but look at this. The camera is very close to not being protected here on this cheap case, whereas with the old iPhone 10, a lot more space to protect that camera. So I'm going to go through my iPhone 10 cases and see which ones still protect the camera on the iPhone 10s. First up is the Supcase Unicorn Beetle style, one of my favorites. Very good hand feel. But does it protect the camera? Let's see here. Barely. You may avoid scratching your camera, but you're going to be smudging the camera more. Now let's look at the cutout. Not very evenly set within the case. I hope none of these case makers are selling their iPhone 10 cases as iPhone 10s cases, because that would be misleading. They really need to recut their camera cutouts to fit the new iPhone 10s. Next up is the highly rated silk case. Also feels good in the hand, but does it protect the camera? Well, it has this black buffer here, so it helps a little bit. But yeah, this one will work. Still, I might have to get a new case. Next up is the Ringkey Flow clear case. Very cool design. Has a little bit of a lip here, so you still get okay protection. And now the Ringkey Wave case. It's like the Flow, but solid. These nice waves, good texture. But this might be my hero case. Check this out. Still a deep set camera cutout. Very good protection for the camera there. All right, good job, Ringkey. Now for the Spigen case. It's one of those armor cases. Kind of unusual. Has a cutout here. I don't like that too much, but I do like the silver and dark blue plastic. But yeah, this one works for protection. So thumbs up for Spigen. Now the Caseology Paralax case. I bought this when I had the silver iPad. I don't know if it's going to go with the gold. But to the camera, well, it does stick out here because of the way it's designed. So not the best camera protection, but still workable. Now Anker Breeze case. It's a very cool looking black case. Should go well with the gold. And it passes the protection test. There's enough of a lip there. Only problem is that it's not quite aligned ideally within the camera cutout. So that's the con there. But otherwise, this should work. As should the Anker Carapax case, which still has a bit of a lip here. And the cutout is still misaligned, but because the case blends in more, it's not quite as noticeable. And now for the Lumion wallet case by VRS Design. It's a pretty cool case. Good for holding cards. Not so great for wireless charging, but it does protect your camera lens because this whole plastic part has deep indentation, and you're not going to notice the cutout too much. So it could work. It could work. But I don't use this case that much because of the lack of wireless charge and because I have a Galaxy Note 9 which has all my credit cards and whatnot on it. Still, statement case. Love the color. And now for the more premium cases, the Speck and UAGs. Here's the specs. This one is the iPhone 10 and this one is the 10s. As you can see, still deeper for the 10, but still should work on the 10s thanks to that lip and then the raised ridges of the grip. This is the Presidio grip, by the way. It's probably the only Speck case worth having because the other ones can be ill-fitting, which is a shame for such a pricey case. But wait for them to go on sale. That's what I did for these. These were around 20 bucks a pop. Still not cheap, but wish it could be better. Could be better. Could be better. Last but not least is the UAG Plasma and Pathfinder case. These retail for about 40 bucks a pop. Still try to get them on sale. But I'm happy to report that you still get the camera protection, even with their iPhone 10 case. Check this out. This is the iPhone 10s. Thanks to this lip, I still get decent camera protection. Again, none of these are going to be as good as the 10s because the camera hump is bigger. Now let's look at the alignment. Not too bad. Not too bad. Actually pretty good. Looks like I don't have to fork out more money for more cases. Very good. Well, so long to Speck. These other ones, I think your best bet, if you happen to have a 10s case, your best bets are the UAGs, the Spigen, and the Ringkey. I think with these cases, if you have iPhone 10 versions of these, you'll be just fine protecting your camera for the iPhone 10s.